Hi, my name is Saul Fleischman. I'm going to show you around MentionFox. We'll come back to GeoFixer. I remember hearing that we were on national television, but I heard about it from a visitor to a company called RightKit that I founded 15 years ago. And I would have never known about this 5-minute segment on national television throughout Japan, NHK, because the mention tracking tools that I was using, like TalkWalker, Mention, Google Alerts, don't pick up on audio. Something's got to be in text, like in a video title or news blogs. But I got into this competition with, look at this. This is 80-something companies that are in this business. But I have a problem with things that say, here's a good thing or here's a bad thing, but they don't give you a way of doing anything about it. So to understand where this is very different, we have to start at the end, which is deal flow. So in deal flow here, you see is I just go to, out of 150 something possible sequences that we provide for a 3-part email marketing sequence that's highly contextualized. It's more than just someone's name, Dear Sam. It's taking what they wrote, and if you see this, there are tokenized sections where we're alluding to a company that they spoke of, to a citation, to something that they wrote. This makes all the difference. So here, I'll take this sequence here and I'll just add, here is a bunch of leads appropriate for that. And then I'll add their contacts and Foxify, which replaces the tokens in each one of those posts. And then it's ready to launch. So that's the end. It begins with a scan where you're scanning up to, this is 56 different sources. With each one of them, we go pretty deep. For example, with the video sources, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Reels, we're listening to the audio if you're searching for a mention, we're listening for mentions of what you searched in your query. This is for videos that don't have the query or any part of it in the video title, description, tags. It's only in audio and it's not captioned. We get that too. We're taking your competitors, your clients' competitors, we're giving you suggestions for what's likely to bring up content that will be useful. Let's just go for issues with, so this is, we're looking for complainers, right? So I will do Twitter, Quora, Reddit, and this is just for demonstration, so I'll leave it on standard, last month, and I start a scan. Fox trail. This is where the fox goes out for food and finds more food along the trail. So this is a matter of getting leads from leads. But with any one of these leads, what I can do is enrich, find email addresses, other contact modes. So with this, got what I need: name, company email, address, and I'll send to deal flow, and then I can connect that with a sequence. GeoFixer, again, it's just like with our mentions, where it's not just about look at these mentions, it's look at them, save them, share them with your clients, put them in a white label report. It's about doing something. GeoFixer, it's about fixing. What we're doing with GeoFixer is actually running sequences, conversations with the LLMs, the AI search tools, changing hearts and minds, because they may start out recommending your competitor. When we're finished, often they're recommending you. I say often because we don't always win. In fact, sometimes it's impossible to win, and so we're pointing out to you, here's per LLM visibility, but we're also giving you choose your battles. So sometimes after running for a while, you're going to find out that a certain LLM just hates you. For example, Mention is just always winning. They've been around a long time, at least 15 years, probably more. They're just always winning. Well, you can set our machine to not focus on them and set which ones to skip, which ones to focus on. And then we're running more on the battles that you can win. We're also finding citations. Find those who already like your company, and then you can send them a sequence. There's also other tools you have with MentionFox for candidate evaluation. We go into what you would be concerned about, interview questions, risk assessment. For influencer evaluator, we're actually helping you with the information you need to effectively negotiate with them. Then People Finder, our dossiers. Much of this depends on how prolific someone is. If the FBI or MI5 was to do a dossier with the purpose of selling to someone, it would look like this. I think you'll find you've seen nothing like it. There's 60 different sections. So there is MentionFox. Hope you get as much out of it as I am. Of course, I'm using it to market MentionFox, Fox Chat, Fox APIs, the Fox family of products. And thank you for giving us a look.